Let's go to the next thing here. U.S. seizes 33 Iranian state-run media sites accused of election disinformation. I thought this was kind of a funny story. The U.S. basically seized a whole bunch of sites, including Iran's main channel, Press TV, and then some other ones, Al Alam, Al Masira, not no channels I'm familiar with, but shut them down. Said they were interfering with the election, spreading misinformation. My first reaction was, it was probably mostly pro Biden, just because Iran hates Trump. Iran absolutely hates Trump. Could not wait to get rid of him. Was basically just holding their breath until he was gone. Now that he is, they can start up the reactors again, get back to all their shenanigans. So they were very happy to see him go. I went to Iran's site. Turns out it's still up. It's just at presstv.ir instead of presstv.com. No big deal. Their take on it was pretty funny. Seizure of regional websites, not free speech. So, they're talking about the same story. 30 sites have been shut down by the U.S. Justice Department and all this stuff. Yeah, I think it's kind of funny. Let's read this. It says here, the latest measure by the U.S. government is against the same principles of free speech, which the country has always been proud of. If you know Iran, this is kind of ironic. Like, free speech doesn't exist there. So for them to be harping on us about free speech, it's kind of like your enemies trying to use your best qualities against you, even though they have no intentions of having them themselves. It's like, well, you're supposed to be a good guy, says the bad guy. Not a very convincing argument for why the good guy shouldn't kick the bad guy's ass. Just super amusing. The thing is, they took the site down and it was back up in 10 seconds, and there are different press TV, press.tv.ir now you got to go to instead of .com. Ooh, big deal. It is kind of concerning that the U.S. has control of the domain name system and can just cancel people for political reasons. That's not what the internet's supposed to be about, right? It's supposed to be like this global information network. No individual country is supposed to be able to turn it off for anybody, but who knows? Maybe there'll be some other distributed domain system that comes up in the future. But until then, ICANN, the organization, they own it. And here we are.